Right now we're on North Bay Road. People interested to buy land and build houses. You can't just invest money and be confident that you're gonna make profit. No. However, there's something else. When you're actually choosing the design of the house, be very careful. Guys, so often I get requests about people interested to buy land and build houses, whether they want to build it for themselves or to sell, or buy, renovate and sell. All of this has to do with a lot of homework. You can't just invest money and be confident that you're gonna make profit. No, you must have plan A, plan B. What if you're not gonna sell it at the expected price? Can you rent it? Is it worth to rent? What would be your return on investment? If you are building a brand new home, who is your team, your architect, your land developer, and etc. Of course, when you're choosing the lot, uniqueness is very important. If you have just an average lot similar to many others, it will be more difficult to sell your property. I've seen many times people building amazing houses on the wrong lots and then not happy with their sale. It's pretty much over improvement, because if they built the same house on the water, it would have given much higher profit margins than building this nicer house on a smaller lot where neighbor houses are cheaper. It's always better to have neighboring houses higher in price than your own. However, there's something else. When you're actually choosing the design of the house, be very careful. If you are too unique, if you have some crazy idea how this house should look like, then maybe it's not gonna sell good for average Joe. Maybe not everyone is gonna like it, and it will be difficult to find a buyer quickly enough. So the lot as unique as possible, the house just whatever sells in that area. Just learn for that specific neighborhood what sells and try to stay within those lines. Don't go crazy. So if your house is gonna be higher in price than the average house in that same neighborhood, on that same street, it's gonna be very difficult to sell it, because other realtors, you know, they're gonna talk to their clients and tell them, listen, this is a little higher for that neighborhood. I haven't seen this kind of price per square foot before. So it's gonna be a challenge. Try to stay with your total cost of land and all improvements, all in. Try to stay significantly lower than what current asking price for new or almost new houses in that same neighborhood. It's very important. So gated is usually good, but not always, because if it's a gated community, it's more privacy, but sometimes it's a little more challenge for people who want to build there, and more restrictions. Also, some people don't like gated because HOA dictates too much. So that could be plus or minus. You need to learn about community itself. Right now we're on North Bay Road. This road is not gated. There is no traffic here, only the cars that live here drive here. The rest of them on Elton Road, which is more like a heavy traffic street. However, north part of North Bay Road has a gated area, gated island. We'll go in there as well and record for you what it looks like. Tell you the truth, it's not a significant difference. Maybe some properties a little more high-end, but gate is not always good. You have to learn the actual community. You know, actually buying old house sometimes is not an advantage. People think I'm gonna buy old house, demolish it, build a new one. Well, if you're renting that home while you're working with entitlements, approving that project, that's one story. But then still you might have difficulties with tenant. But if you just need to demolish, it's an additional cost, additional line item to demolish the house. So sometimes just a lot is better than old house, depending where you're located, because some areas you just don't have any more lots. Some areas you have to buy an old house because there is nothing else left there. Guys, also as far as financing of the projects, we definitely have many lenders that we work with. We can recommend some lenders for you, but keep in mind that the interest rate is so high nowadays that by the time you pay the interest rate, all of the closing costs, it will eat a big part of your margin. And if your project is not very profitable, or if the price on the market goes down, you'll be in a difficult situation. So try to spend at least 30 to 40% of your own money. That's the least, but preferably do self-finance projects. Guys, behind me North Bay Road, but from the water side, so you can compare the views. I'm David Arzumanian, hopefully your realtor. Subscribe to my channel, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and you're gonna receive plenty of valuable information, and hopefully I'll find the house of your love.